Pisces, let's get into a reading. We're going to get the energy around a connection. So if you've been having a hard time letting go of someone, I want to see what the energy is around that connection, okay? So just a few things. Patreon and channel members get to see these first. Everything that I have to offer, you can only find at my website, SiriusTarotCo. I don't WhatsApp. I don't text. I will sometimes talk to my Patreon members, email, maybe Instagram, but I will never ask you for anything, ever. So just keep that in mind. Also, the Guinea girls are officially 3 years old. Can't believe that they are 3. I've had them for 3 years, which is insane. Found out Miss Bun Bun has asthma. Love that. Love that. So everybody's doing good. Everything's good. Yeah. So there's an energy here where you have felt that a connection or a dynamic has been blocked. Maybe you've gotten to a place where you've accepted it. You've let go of heartbreak, disappointment, grief. I want to say that there is a little bit of losing yourself in whatever that was. Interesting. The person that you are having a hard time maybe moving on from could be having a lot of things crumble in their life right now. It's like this person knows that they need to make a choice to approach you, but they're putting off that choice. They're putting off that conversation. Reuniting, having a reunion is not really their focus right now. I would even go on a limb to say that the things that used to make this person happy isn't making them happy. What did I just say? 5 of Wands. Yeah, conflict, drama, beef. It's interesting because I'm starting to get really hot all of a sudden. And I was fine. So whoever you're energetically attached to that you feel like you can't move on from could be having a lot of things crumble in their life. Interesting. I just heard they forget about me. So some of you could feel like you've been forgotten about. That's so sad. Give me something. What do we have? Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another is going to help you move forward. So whoever you're energetically attached to, whoever this person is, they do have red flags. So there are signs cautioning you that maybe this person isn't ready. Maybe they're not where they need to be with you. This person could even be having a hard time in their financial state. So it's like you're feeling blocked from being able to have this person, but also being able to move away. This person's blocked when it comes to what they're putting their focus and their time into. So this person could be making other things their priority. If they're making their money, their job, their stability their priority, I feel like they're working 10 times harder to just get a little bit compared to being able to attract it. It's like this person is working their butt off for nothing. So what's the current energy in this connection? There's going to be some sort of quick movement taking place. Yeah, so a lot of you are releasing some sort of devil aspect. So somebody here in the near future, the current energy is someone taking quick action to have the strength and the courage to rest, to heal, to reflect around a connection, a dynamic. So some of you, you've been thinking a lot about what happened, what took place. What is the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse? Okay, so yeah, some sense of confusion, illusion. Okay, so I feel like this dynamic was very hard for you to understand, manage. It's like as soon as you felt like you had it figured out or you knew where this was going, what was going to take place, something shifted, something changed. And I feel like in this connection, in this dynamic, the confusion and the illusion is what actually took you down. The not knowing, the lack of conversation. I feel like you've let go of some sense of sadness and disappointment, but I do feel like there is a little bit of lingering F this in your energy. Especially with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, it could be an energy of, well, I know what I am, I know what I have, how dare you reject me? No, you did not. Like, that could be the energy here. Someone, I don't want to say that you could have got your ego hurt, but it could have definitely hurt your feelings in the form or the fashion of, do you understand what you're blocking? Do you understand what you're rejecting? And again, having a hard time moving forward. Some of you, why are you having such a hard time moving forward? It says that this could be a twin flame connection. Some of you, it could be a twin flame. Some of you, it is a divine counterpart. What does that mean? It means that you were meant to meet this person. This person was a huge shift in your life. If it wasn't for you meeting them, you wouldn't be who you are today. But I do feel like there's some sense of unhealthiness that this connection has, that you've acknowledged, you understand it, you see it, but I do feel like it's hard to let go of. How is this person feeling for you? They're feeling very guarded. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to acknowledge it. Now, let's recognize the fact that this person, if I can get the card, does reminisce a lot on the past, the memories. There's a lot of nostalgic energy here. It's kind of like, the energy I'm getting from this is, you know, like when you become an adult, when you're in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, you can sometimes find yourself reminiscing on better times, on easier times. And I think about, you know, the conversations that you have with your children or your friends or even family members where the past comes up and you live in that moment. But I do feel like this person could be keeping this close to their chest. It's like they're not having this conversation with other people. They're not reliving the past by having a conversation with other people. They're reliving it in their head. Well, I remember when we used to do this, and I remember when we used to do that. That's where this person's at mentally. But again, they're keeping it very close to their chest. They could be trying to energetically manifest something. This person could just now be at a point where they're like, you know what? I am a fighter. I can do this. How's this person feeling for you? So this person could be feeling like they want some sort of major change and transformation. You know, do you remember me saying earlier about the huge shifts and the changes in a divine connection and how you are a completely different person when you walk away from that? I feel like this person is acknowledging that. I really do think that this person is having a lot of aha moments. If Pisces wouldn't have been put on my path, I wouldn't think this way. I wouldn't see this way. I wouldn't be this way. Why am I tasting Chick-fil-A? That is so random. But I all of a sudden started tasting Chick-fil-A French fries with ketchup. That is so random and very specific. Like, I'm tasting Chick-fil-A. So this person could have recently ate Chick-fil-A. This person could be eating Chick-fil-A right now. I don't know about it. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, but they might be. I feel like this person, though, is really thinking, okay, this person could have anxious tendencies because I'm noticing my anxiety. I'm starting to get very wiggly. I'm wanting to like touch my hair, touch my hands. I'm starting to feel a little overwhelmed. So this person could have felt very overwhelmed when they thought about major change and transformation. But again, wanting to hold it close to their chest, thinking a lot about the past, thinking a lot about how you help change them, you help grow them, you help evolve them. But it could have burned because I'm seeing someone put lemon juice on a cut, and it could have been an energy of, in the moment, they didn't appreciate what you were helping heal or what you were triggering. Why are you having such a hard time moving on from this person? Okay, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. Because for a lot of you, you're wanting something more. You want some sense of stability. A lot of you want to marry this person. A lot of you want a commitment from this person. There's acknowledgement here with the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles. You want some sense of new foundation with stability. gold. There's a lot of gold because I've got gold on, then this gold card. Someone could wear gold, like gold jewelry. Someone could have a gold car. Someone could have like gold accents in their house, whether it's like doorknobs, pool knobs, things like that. A lot of you have been wishing and hoping for this person to come back. So let's ask it. Are they going to come back? They're going to come back. It's just going to take a while. This is a very slow moving energy. It's consistent, but it takes some time. Give us more for if they're coming back. Okay, for some of you, you're then going to have to make a choice between two. But for some of you, this person's going to actually approach you in the future and give you a message of truth. Feeling conflicted about having this conversation with you. They have been doing some sense of self-reflection as well. Give me more for when they approach you in the future. You could want to put off responding to them, meeting up with them. So it's like you're feeling blocked from being able to move on from this person. There's a reason. There is a reason, okay? It isn't because you're crazy. It isn't because you're delusional, like some people would maybe gaslight you into thinking. This put you in an unlevel energy field, mainly because there was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of illusion. And I don't think that you want to choose wrong. It's like you want to dot your I's and cross your T's. I do feel like here recently, there's been a lot of forgiveness taking place in your life, whether it's people that you've crossed paths with yourself, certain things that you've maybe had a hard time letting go, that's been cleared. I'm also seeing a huge acceptance. I accept what is, I accept what has been. I feel like once you go through all of those energy shifts, this person is going to approach you. And then you're going to be in a place of, should I respond? Should I trust this? Is this really what I've asked for? It's kind of like you've been, every day you wish upon a star. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. And when the universe brings it to you, you're like, I feel like this is rigged. I feel like I feel like you're not going to trust it when this person comes to you. One, because it's going to seem like it's too good to be true. Two, because you automatically assume, well, there has to be a blockage. Let me figure out what that blockage is. Give me a minute. There's a blockage here. There's got to be a blockage. So I do think that there needs to be a little bit of acknowledgement that you feel blocked from being able to move on from this person for a reason, okay? And it's because they're going to come back. I'm hearing the song, The Rest is Still Unwritten. So there could still be something here that needs to be completed, figured out. You know, some of you are going to build something with this person. Some of you, there's going to be a stepping stone to a different life, but you have to get this stepping stone first. You've got to learn these lessons. You've got to, what I heard is some of you have got to get this out of your system. So some of you, the universe will be bringing you this person for you to get it out of your system. So it could absolutely fly, but it could absolutely fail. And for each of you, it's going to be different. There again needs to be acknowledgement that this has unbalanced you. This has once made you feel maybe unlovable, unvalued. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is an energy where maybe you even second guessed yourself. Am I attractive? Am I wanted? Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just a lot of second guessing, a lot of over analyzing. Be aware or be careful of not putting yourself back in that energy, okay? But I do think that you've released that. So you're not going to give this person that power like you once maybe would have. Now, again, when they approach you after some sense of time, you could take a moment to respond, or you could not, again, see how it's going to be victorious or successful. So I think this person's going to come out of nowhere. I think it's going to shock you. I think you're going to be a little bit of like, this is too good to be true. Why are you coming in now? How am I getting what I wanted now? There has to be a blockage. And I think it's fear. I think you're scared that you're going to give everything to this person Yeah, because a part of you wants nothing more than to build something, but I do think a part of you is also scared that you're going to put in the effort, the time, the energy to balance, to heal it, and then you're going to find out some sort of truth or clarity. Just kidding, I'm defensive. Just kidding, I have a wall up. Just kidding, you ain't coming in. I know I told you had to pay $10 to come in, but I changed it. It's $20 now. It's like you don't want to deal with that energy, and you're scared that this person's going to approach you and be like, yeah, I'm ready. And then you're going to get the rug pulled out from underneath you. I am seeing that you need to take it very slow. So this is that card of moving out of rough waters into calmer waters. What do we think about? Let's use the flood, for example. It can flood somewhere very quickly, but it could also take a few days for those flood waters to go away and for everything to calm down. So it could take some time for you guys to get to a place of peace. So be patient. Be patient with this getting to where you want it to be. I'm seeing that there is a fine line between getting what you want and it being strictly an indulgence, wish fulfillment. Okay? So you are going to be getting a wish fulfilled, but I do think that you're scared that it's too good to be true. You know, I have felt blocked from this being able to move forward, blocked from me getting what I want, and now that I'm getting it, I'm not sure about it. Can I trust my heart with this? Does this make sense for me? You're going to have to make a head over heart decision on whether or not this is actually what you want. Give Pisces some advice. Give you some advice on this person that you're feeling like you can't move on from. Now, let's also acknowledge that whoever had the strength and the courage to take some sort of action could have definitely released a devil energy. That could have been an ego energy. That could have been a vanity energy. That could have been a pride energy. That could have been someone being bound to something that was not serving them. Yeah, so you could be at a place where you're really overthinking. You're in your head. You have a lot of worries. You have a lot of fears. You're feeling trapped by this scenario, this situation, and what you feel is reality. They're wanting you to focus on what your heart is desiring, okay? When you do that, when you focus on love, when you focus on yourself, when you focus on creating from that energy field, what you want will expand and it will manifest itself, okay? I'm seeing that here in the next few months, there's going to be significant growth and a new pattern being brought in for you. So whoever this is, this person does have the tendency to not communicate in the best form. Their communication could be a little harsh. They could have the tendency to argue as well. If this person, whoever you are energetically attached to, is still in a controlling energy, it's because they're still wounded. They use that controlling energy as a confident masculine energy, when in reality it's showing that they're wounded. Give me more for when this person approaches you. What should you do when this person approaches you? You need to watch for signs and synchronicities. For a lot of you, when this person approaches you, you're going to be on a higher timeline. So when you switch timelines, it isn't a, oh, I'm better than them, they can't reach me. It's just a, you've learned the lessons that you've needed to learn because you learned them so quickly, and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that again. Did we see how that focused? So there could be a little bit of a focus issue. You're needing to refocus. And once you refocus, it's like, boom, you're going to get what you want. I do see you weighing things out here. I see you also tempering your expectations. Where am I expecting too much, and where am I actually holding a boundary on what I value? For a lot of you, if I'm just going to be transparent and blunt with you, give me what I'm feeling, because I have a feeling that you're going to start seeing this person through different eyes. That's what I'm saying. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. You're going to start seeing this person through different eyes. You're going to see them as someone who's inconsistent, as someone who maybe has a tendency to feel threatened by competition instead of seeing it as people wanting what they have. There are two types of people in this world. They're the kind that get threatened by competition and then it brings out the insecure part of them, or they're the kind who's like, you know what, that's mine. Yeah, you should want that. You should want that. Ain't it amazing? Oh my God, I'm blessed. Whoever this person is, they're not in that energy. They're in the energy of fleeting feelings. 1 minute they know what they want, 1 minute they don't. 1 minute they're coming in, putting in the action, the next minute they're not. And there is a very anxious and worried energy because now that you've seen this side of this person, you can't unsee it. And I think that you want to make sure that this person is, I need you to grow up is what you're pretty much saying. Have you grown up? Have you evolved? Have you changed? No? We'll go away. That's your energy, okay? So the reason you're feeling blocked is because I feel like you're overthinking, you're in your head, you're really worried. I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person doesn't want you, and it's not that. They don't deserve you. There's a difference. There's a difference. Why does this person not deserve you? Let's ask that. Ace of Cups. Because this person has an indecisive energy when it comes to self-worth, self-love, being able to hit those experiences the way that you need them to hit them. What do I mean by that? So let's imagine that you are about to start dating someone and you're like, hey, listen, I want us to do this together. I want us to do this. And they're like, yeah, I don't know if I'm capable. Well, are you going to then negotiate and be like, well, I guess that I can... No, they either can meet it or they can't. It's like buying a car. Hey, this is my offer. Will you take this offer? Yes or no? The answer is no. Okay, perfect. I'm going to the next slide. There is a little bit of like overthinking. I feel like you have really took the blockage in this connection as a direct hit to your value and what you feel emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. And I feel like it's been really hard for you to get over, if I'm just going to be honest with you. And again, there's a juggling energy here on whether or not this person can bring to the table what you need. And I feel like that is deep down them acknowledging that they can't, okay? Yeah, there could be a cycle here being completed though. See, but here's the juggling energy is this person wants to communicate with you. But then there's differences, there's arguments, but we can't seem to get on the same page. We trigger one another. What should you do? Give you some advice. You're feeling really uncertain. They're wanting you to get out of the memories. This person could be missing you. They're wanting you to also get out of the past. Be aware that this person could be missing you a lot, which could also be pulling on your energy. This person could be balancing a lot. They could be stressed out. Do not conform to this person. If they want to wear a mask, let them. Yeah, so you need to be positive. You need to attract success. A lot of you are attracting some sort of new foundation, whether that's a foundation you're building all on your own or a foundation you're going to build with someone. It could be both. You could be building a foundation on your own right now, but there could also be a foundation that you're going to be building with someone here in the near future. Here's the thing though, it could be hard for you to get from point A to point B because I am having such a hard time. Like, you know what it reminds me of? There is a subscriber, shout out to you, Keisha, I think is her name. Girl, did I just say your name wrong? Me and her talk all the time on Instagram. She shared this the other day and it said, no one talks about the healthy love after the unhealthy love. How hard it is to rewire your brain, to trust a little bit more, to see that you can have faith in people. Maybe some people just didn't deserve that faith. That's what I'm getting here. So for some of you, it's like they're wanting you to quit feeling like you're being blocked from this person because actually this person's being blocked from you. There's a lot of things going on that you don't see. And I feel like you've been overthinking, you've been feeling trapped, you've been really worried when in reality you need to focus on yourself and allow that to expand. Allow this person to continue to wear a mask, to continue to evaluate their beliefs. We can evaluate all day, but if we're not willing to take action and change, I mean, you might as well be a flower on the wall. What's the point? That's what I'm getting here. And I do feel like there's acknowledgement that something in this connection has not served you, but there's also acknowledgement that you wish things could be different, okay? Why can't this person bring to you what you need, what you want, all of the above? Because there's something here about action, communication. Yeah, this person's learning a lot of lessons about their dreams, about their wishes. It's like this person is tangled up in a lesson, tangled up in needing to make final choices, final decisions. But they could be doing it from a very strategic standpoint. It's like, well, I don't want to step on toes. I don't want to hurt feelings. I want to do the right thing. Well, sometimes we have to take a step back and go, okay, why am I always doing the right thing for everyone else, and why am I not doing it for myself? Why am I making everyone else's feelings and everyone else's needs a priority and not myself? And there could really be a lesson that this person's learning around their wishes, their dreams, and what it's going to take to get those. Not everyone is meant to fulfill their dreams and their wishes in this lifetime. Some people get held back simply because they don't have the strength, they don't have the courage, or they're being too strategic about it, when in reality, it's a stubborn energy, but they're using strategic as an excuse. I mean, we can sit here all day and call people out, but if they're not willing to see it, it's kind of a waste of time. That's where this person's at. You could look at them straight in the face and say, this is the problem. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to see. They're not going to hear you. It's going to go through one ear and right out the other, because there is a lesson here for them to learn, okay? And the lesson is, how long are you going to put your happiness, your fulfillment on the back burner, and what are you willing to lose? And I'm going to be honest with you. You're feeling blocked from being able to move on. I'm hearing the song Memory by Kane Brown. Help me now, I'm running on empty and I don't want to be a memory. So it's like this person doesn't want to just be a memory in your life, but there needs to be acknowledgement that they're fighting against you. They're fighting against the current. And the more that you focus on yourself, the more that the things you want is going to manifest. And it's going to manifest in a different person if this person isn't careful. Yeah, what I just say, a passionate new beginning. You could be walking towards someone that you've manifested. For a lot of you, there's someone where there's going to be a lot of passion, a lot of fun, a lot of creativity. This person's going to be very stable, very grounded, consistent, loyal. This person is going to be able to understand you, but also ground you. It's like when you need to fall apart, they got you. When you need someone strong in the connection, they got you. When you need someone to be weak, be vulnerable, they got you. What I want to say is this person's perfect for you. And this person could be it if they were willing to evolve. A lot of you, though, you're going to be going in a new direction because this person's too busy being indecisive, being unsure, juggling. Well, do I want to, I use this scenario all the time. Imagine you go to a car dealership, you find the car that you want. It's everything that you want, same as a person, everything that you want. But then you go home and you're like, I'm not gonna call and see if that car is there for 2 months. It'll be there when I'm ready. You think so? You think you that lucky? That's cute. I'm glad you think you that lucky. That's how this person is. And yes, you're feeling like you can't move on. There is a reason. There's a lot of growth happening. There's a lot of shifts happening. There's a lot of change happening. And again, with the devil energy, you're releasing something that needs to be released, something that's held on to you, something that's kept you bound. This could be a toxic way of thinking. This could be a feeling, an emotion, a viewpoint, something that has not been serving you will be getting purged. And I don't think it's going to be easy for you to move on, but I think you're going to get to the place where see, that's what I'm saying. A lot of you, you're going to have a choice between two. You're going to be getting an offer. Someone's going to be feeling left out in the cold. Give me something about the person feeling left out in the cold. Okay, so as soon as I got this card, Bun started digging, and I was saying to myself, they're digging up something from the deep, from inside, like deep, okay? Because she's not dug in. She's actually not dug since Buster got put down, because she was depressed for about 2 weeks. This person's resisting. This person is wounded. They're blocking. They're closed off. They're defensive. They're prideful, and you can't build with that. Yeah, needing to decide, should I stay or should I go? Things are not as they appear to be. This person's wounded. This person's feeling left out. They're missing you, but they feel like they're not enough. So what were you supposed to learn in the you being blocked? Because I feel like there's a reason for you feeling blocked. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups, that's an energy of be careful who you give your love to, because you're a lover. When you love deep, you love big, okay? And not everyone deserves that. What I just say in the Five of Cups, not everyone deserves that. You gave your heart to someone who didn't deserve it. And you're juggling. Is this going to work out? Is this worth it? Is this all that I deserve? A lot of you have been asking yourself, is this all that I'm meant for? Is just what this person's giving me? No. Oh my God, I'm getting significantly hot again. Like the pressure. I feel like this person's feeling a lot of pressure, but I also feel like for some of you, there's just a lot of energy that you need to purge. You really need to let go of the disappointment. There needs to be recognition here that everything has happened for a reason. You don't need to understand it. You don't need to like it, but you need to understand that this person, and I know this sucks, but imagine living in a household with this person. Let's imagine that. Let's imagine that you're living with this person who doesn't necessarily thrive, but it is their comfort zone to be in some sense of disharmony, to not be seeing eye to eye. This person is resistance. It's like, if you want me to agree with you, I ain't agreeing with you just because you want me to. That's how this person's energy is, very closed off. And I do feel like this person could have used it as their power. And there's been a lot of contemplation on why you're having a hard time letting this person go, why you've allowed them to block you. What are they hiding? And I think you're starting to see that there is some sort of devil energy that they're hiding from you, because I feel like you know that this person knows that you wouldn't accept them in that form. You know, this could be an abusive partner. This could be someone who has the tendency to think that they're a princess or a king, when in reality, they don't bring nothing to the table but dirty dishes. Like, go away. That's this energy here. And you're having the strength and the courage to look at this from a different perspective. If this energetically keeps coming back to me, if I keep getting looped back around to this, there is a reason. There is something that I need to see or I need to feel. What is that? But again, they're wanting you to remind yourself that when something comes up from the past, an emotion, a feeling, memories, thoughts, it is in your best interest to just kind of push it to the side for now, because that could actually be this person thinking a lot about it. For a lot of you, this is someone that you were with in a past life. But that's what this card is saying. So just know that. That could be another reason why you're having such a hard time letting this person go, because deep, deep down you feel, no, something's supposed to be here. Something's supposed to be here. Yeah, feeling stuck. You're gonna get an offer from this person, but even when they bring you an offer, it's not a huge offer. So you're wanting communication with some sort of commitment, marriage, something. They're gonna bring you, here's an example. You go to a realtor and you say, hey, I wanna buy a house, okay? I wanna buy a house, this is what I want. And they go, okay, bet, I got you. They go to show you a house, and what they got you was a tent. How you gonna feel about that? Come on. I would be livid. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my energy. You're wasting everything. this person's going to do the same thing, but in affection, in a love, in an attention way. So be aware that this person will approach you. They have the tendency to get you in an overthinking energy because I don't feel like you feel secure in this connection. And I feel like that's what's been so hard for you to walk away from, is the unknown, the confusion, the illusion, the what if, what could be, what should be, what might be. All of those things is what's keeping you stuck. And every time this person comes back, every time you see this person, every time you talk to this person, every time this person's name comes up, there is a, oh my God, it's putting me back in that energy of me being, oh, I'm overthinking, I'm unsure, I'm worried, I'm fearful. What if the things I'm telling myself is the truth? What if it isn't? Just know that even when this person comes in to offer you something, they're only going to offer you something very small. And I feel like you're going to then, if this already hasn't happened, you're then going to be at a place where you're like, I just don't get it. You're going to have a hard time not feeling really disappointed in this. Do you want to keep your heart in something where you constantly feel disappointed? For a lot of you, there is a sense of freedom that's going to be coming in here very soon. When is this freedom going to possibly come in? Where you're going to go towards a new direction. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. Yeah. For a lot of you, there's going to be an understanding that maybe this person doesn't have maybe this person wasn't built the way that you need them to be built for you to build what you want to build. Okay, so for each of you, what you want to build is different. Some of you just want to build a nice little trailer on a few acres with a swing outside and a dog. Well, maybe this person doesn't know how to build a swing. That's going to be a problem unless you want to pay someone to do it. That's what I'm getting. It's like, if you want a wife, guess what? This person don't know how to cook. We eating out every night. Is that an asset, or is that just someone that's coming in to spend some money? There is going to be recognition that maybe there isn't necessarily an asset factor here. Okay, when I vision what I want, I don't think I can build that with you. Again, this is that disharmony. That's that conflict, disagreements, feeling triggered. Someone could also be getting harsh communication from family or something of that sort, which could also be an effect for some of you. Yeah, listen to your intuition. I see you working hard. You could even be making a lot of progress when it comes to your stability, your home, your legacy, your finances, but listen to your intuition. Someone's going to come in and want to communicate with you, but I feel like they're going to be coming towards you from a place of discontentment or boredom. And again, if someone is always approaching you, it's like, imagine that realtor is constantly calling you up. Hey, I got a house for you to come see. Hey, I got a house for you to come see. But it's a fucking tent. At what point are you going to quit answering the phone? Same for this lover. If this lover always wants to see you in town and be like, hey, I miss you, or call you up and be like, hey, no, I just wanted to see how you were. Okay, why? Why are you calling to see how I am? What's up? What do you have to offer? What's the point of this? Where are we getting at? That's the energy I'm getting here. You're going to have to get to a point where you've got to contemplate, what am I allowing to keep me stuck, and where am I wanting to go? And how does this connection serve me in that future that I imagine? Am I going to be married to this person? Are they capable of that? Can I build something with this person? Are they capable of that? Can I be friends with this person? Are we capable of that? If not, why am I holding on to you? What asset are you bringing to my life? And I don't mean, are they bringing money? Are they bringing, that's not what I mean. But you do have to look at it from how much progress are we making here, and how far are you setting me back? And I do feel like you're feeling blocked from being able to move on for a reason. But I think the reason is for your growth. Okay, what I just seen is a slingshot. So this connection is definitely growing you in a slingshot type of way. There is growth that is happening in this divine counterpart that I don't think you would have ever been able to have in this lifetime unless you met this person. What they're telling me is, on average, in order to grow this month, you would have had to meet about 5 soulmates. You would have had to meet 5 different people to help you see things through different eyes, for you to grow as quickly as you have, for your mindset to change as quickly as it has, for you to be able to go with the flow how you have been. It wouldn't have been possible with anyone else. That's the reason that you had to meet this person. That's the reason that you had to feel blocked. You had to feel unsure. You had to deal with someone who was closed off, because they were like, how far are you going to twist your hand until you go, ow, 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 that hurts, give it back. We're twisting it. Right now you're screaming, ow, 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 that hurts. Okay, well, let's pull our arm back. Let's say, no. We're done. So this person is missing you, but I will say that this person is not at a place where they can be a beneficial partner to anyone. Okay? Again, feeling really closed off. This person could even be contemplating between you and another person for some of you. And that could be something that you're having a lot of disappointment over, is not only the fact that you've allowed yourself to be an option, but you've allowed yourself to be an option to someone who's really guarded, who has a tendency to block, who has a tendency to be very prideful. Give me something of what this person's feeling for you, and let's wrap this up. I want you. I want to feel that way again. I'm recovering and I have trouble with intimacy. So I feel like this speaks volumes. I want you. I feel like that's a passionate way. I want to feel that way again. I am recovering. So that could mean healing. That could mean an addiction. Yeah, we don't share the same values. Okay, so I left when I saw you with someone else, could be on the bottom. We need to let each other go. Yeah, okay. So this person is going to approach you and tell you, or make the approach where you're going to know that they want you. There is going to be no ands if buts. You're going to know that they want you. You just don't know what they want with you, because that's where that closed off energy comes, okay? This person misses the way you made them feel. This person misses the way you made them feel. Yeah, I said that right. This person misses the way you made them feel. But again, let's acknowledge that when it comes down to the nitty gritty, you don't share the same values. I just heard, and they hide stuff from you. That could be the confusion and illusion. This person could be hiding things from you. And this person has trouble with intimacy. I do want to say that this person isn't over you, but I also want to say, if this person had the opportunity to redo this connection all over again, they would do it the same way. And that is a trigger warning. I'm so sorry. I should have gave that before. But this person wouldn't change a thing that they've done. It's like if they've been protecting themselves, that is their priority. Whatever they've done, whatever their view is, I feel like them being significantly wounded is a blockage. I feel like this person could also have the tendency, for some of you, this is someone who likes to come in and fight for attention, fight for affection, and they get a little bit of a high on that. So be aware, this person could want to come in and fight for you, and then they could lose interest after they win you. So be aware. Okay, yeah, but I see you healing your unworthiness. So where you have felt unworthy, you don't feel unworthy anymore. And it's allowing you to set boundaries. So just be aware that if you felt blocked from being able to move on from this person, there's still things that you're understanding, seeing, healing, but you will eventually be able to move on from this person, because there will always be an indecisiveness. There will never be a full-blown, this is the direction we're going. That's not in this person's blood. That's not where they're at right now. They're not going to make an executive decision. We're not doing that. That's this person's energy. So just be aware. They don't share the same values as you. And to be honest with you, they get you to a place where you feel really trapped. A lot of you are going to have hit some sort of goal around the months of May to August of next year. Okay? It could be something that you're overthinking about now. This could be you going to study for something, you starting something new. 4444, as I said that. But you could be overthinking that as well. But just know that will be successful. There could be triggers that's happening for you to maybe second guess if it's going to be successful. It's like If you want to go back to school and you would graduate next May through August, you might be overthinking, well, am I going to make enough money? Do I have time to go to school? Do I have time to do A, B, C, or D? It is going to work to your advantage. You could be overthinking it though. And again, you could be getting really triggered and overthinking it for that part of you to be healed. So yeah, you get to decide whether or not you want to deal with this person. But ultimately, I don't feel like this person's aligned with you. And I would even say that this person puts you in a very unbalanced energy. That's not fair. Protect yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day, guys.